Hello. Today, I'm going to cut and dye my hair by myself. So, going into quarantine, I had a pixie cut. It's no longer really a pixie cut. I'm still debating whether I want to grow it out or not. But today I'm going to cut it because it's getting really annoying. I'm going to leave the undercut as is because I just shaved that a couple weeks ago. Yep, I'm going to cut my hair. So here's everything that I have. I have comb. These little mini, where's my camera? Little mini elastic thingies. Bobby pins. So I have this nice set that I got on Amazon forever ago. I actually used these to cut my synthetic wigs, so they're not the sharpest right now, but that's fine. So regular scissors, thinning shears, and a razor. And then I've got Arctic Fox, I'm not going to show you the color, and gloves. I've already washed my hair. I shampooed it twice and I did not condition so that I could open up the follicle of the, the cuticle of the hair. So I'm not bleaching my hair because I don't have any, and I don't have anywhere nearby where I can just go and pick up some bleach, and I didn't want to order it because I didn't want to wait that long. But I still have all these like light pieces. I'll be fine. I'm kind of considering eventually like maybe growing just the top part out so that it's like a cute like chin length bob. Okay, I'm gonna get to cutting. I don't have a plan, but that's okay. Part of the content to that. Okay, now I'm just gonna take this and give myself a cute little front bun. Cool. That might be too big of a section. Also, the reason that I'm doing this is because it's next to impossible to get in to see a hairstylist where I live right now. I can't cope with this anymore. And anytime I'm leaving the house right now, I always twist it back and put it up so that I'm not brushing hair out of my face anyway, so I'm not really too concerned about how it looks. And by the time I feel like I can actually get in to see a stylist, it will be grown out enough. I should get my scissors. It will be grown out enough that hopefully it'll be long enough to fix it. Like that. I don't know if you can see that. I can't really bend down anymore than that, but I'm just gonna point cut. This is really hard to do in a mirror. Okay, so like you can see it's pretty even, but I'm just gonna keep the tension and just snip. And then I'm gonna go back in and point cut. So I do want it like a little longer in the back, I think. I'm not really sure, to be completely honest. Okay, I mean that looks a little better. Again, I'm not really super concerned. Okay, so I've got my guiding section. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. I'm making such a mess. I think I've decided I'm not going to bother point cutting in the back. See how I feel after. Okay. So this, I missed a whole bunch here. Alright, I am trying my best to section and get it all even. It is really hard to see. Okay, so because I want kind of layers, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of pull over this way a little more. So like you can kind of see, like, that's not cute. I keep having this like instinct to pull my hair forward, and I know that I shouldn't be doing that, so I'm working really hard to not do that. Why is this so long? So once I go through and like trim off all of like the super long grown out ends, what I'm gonna do after that is I'm probably gonna go in with the thinning shears, because I have really thick hair. Can't see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna thin them out. And basically what I'm gonna do then is I'll just like take a section like this and like twist it and then just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna speed this up because it's long and boring, and I'll see you when I pull out the thinning shears. I mean, so far I'm not mad at it. It's fine. I'll still be able to like pat it up on my face. Yeah, so I'm gonna thin it out with these, and I'm gonna speed through that too because I think it'll be boring. I have the too much gene, so I'm gonna stop here, but also because the elastic left this nice wave pattern in my hair, it's not gonna cut even if I cut it anymore. So it is dry enough to dye it. Oh, I look good. Okay, let's do this. So I got Violet Dream by Arctic Fox. And I'm just gonna go. Just gonna do it. It smells like grape. Weird. So I'm just gonna grab some pieces and go for it. And like on these back darker pieces, I'm not expecting color to pick up. I'm just gonna do like the whole, my whole head of like my longer hair, just because it's easier than like picking out the lighter bits of hair and like guessing where they are and then missing some. And I'm not using a brush or a bucket thing, bowl, hair mixing bowl, I don't know, whatever. I'm not using one of those, either of those, because I don't have any, and who cares? I have used Arctic Fox before. I really like it. The first time I used it, I was really nervous because I bought Hot Pink, Virgin Pink, I think it's called. No, maybe, I don't know. And I was doing it on hair that was like faded navy blue. Well, faded navy blue highlights, like, so basically I was putting pink on green hair, which made me really nervous because I didn't want to just wind up with like brown hair, which is what happens when you put pink and green together. They make brown, and like not a nice brown. So I didn't want that to happen, so I was really nervous about that. But the nice thing about the Arctic Fox, when I used it anyways, I don't know if everybody is this lucky, but I felt very lucky. I didn't get brown hair. It actually overtook the green. I'll try to put a photo, like a before and after of when I dyed it, from the faded green to the hot pink. If I have pictures, I don't know. Knowledge I have is from one of my very good friends who is a hairstylist, and had to put up with me for too many years. Hi Gina, if you're watching. And my new hair colorist, Anya, and Brad Mondo online. Those are literally the only sources of any kind of knowledge I have on hair, anything. And to give you like a little bit of a background on that even more, when I was younger, I would want like red hair, and like this is pretty much my natural color here, so it's really dark, and I refused to use bleach, which, like, considering I was dyeing it at home, probably a good idea. But also, do you know what happens when you put like a 5 violet red on this color hair? Pretty much nothing. But I was so convinced every single time. I was like, nope, the more I do it, and if I use like a 40 volume developer, it's gonna lift my color enough that I'm gonna get like this gorgeous, vibrant, violet red color on my hair. No, I did not get that nice violet, vibrant red violet color that I wanted ever, until I finally gave in and let Gina do a balayage on me. And like, to be completely honest, I didn't even know she was doing it. I just kind of like went into the salon and I was like, hey, I want this. And she was like, okay. And sat me down. And the next thing I knew, I had foils in my hair. And I just assumed that, I don't know what I assumed. I don't know. But I did not think that I had bleach on my head until until Gina took off some foils to check my hair, and like I still didn't know. So I took a selfie and I sent it to one of my friends, Lauren, and she was like, "Oh my god, are you going blonde?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? No, I'm going red." And she's like, "Then why do you have bleach in your hair?" And I was like, "What?" So then Gina came back from mixing my color, and I was like, "Did you bleach my hair?" She was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "How did you not smell that I was bleaching your hair?" And I was like, "I don't know, all hair dye smells bad." She's like, "How did you not know that I was bleaching your hair?" I was like, "I don't know, it was blue." And she's like, "What color do you think bleach is?" And I was like, "I don't know, white." So anyways, that was my first experience with bleach, was Gina surprised me, and I had no idea that she was doing it until after, which was fine because I finally got that really nice level 5 red violet hair that I wanted. And it was all because Gina tricked me and bleached my hair without me knowing. Love you. I'm gonna let it process for as long as I want to, because there's no developer and there's no bleach, so I'm just gonna let it sit for a while. And I will be back after I rinse it out. Oops. I'm not upset about it, actually. I'm pretty happy, considering how much of a struggle it was to try to cut the pieces in the back. And then after I dyed it and washed and dried it, I did actually go back in, and because I had like this weird like long point right at the center of the back of my head, so I just went in and cut that up. But I could do probably with a little bit more layering, but I didn't want to overdo it. So I think all in all, it's not so bad. I was gonna put makeup on and maybe curl my hair, and then I was like, I don't want to, so I didn't. Eventually I'll sit down and do a makeup tutorial, so like you'll see the hair with like full face and everything, but for now I didn't want to do it. Yeah, so that was me cutting and dyeing my hair. You can kind of see like some of the purple picked up. Less than I thought, but I did cut off all of like the light ends for that layering. So at some point I'm probably gonna have to break down and order myself some bleach so that I can add a few more light pieces in so I can have those bright colors again. But for now, this is it. And I can still like twist it up and put it up in a little bun if I need to. So that was all I really needed out of it. I just wanted it to be a little bit more like have some more movement. Yeah. Thank you for watching, if you watched it.